Welcome to hockey action as the Glenbrook South Titans take on the Fenwick Friars in Scholastic Hockey League action. And we're set for the opening face-off. And the draw taken by the Friars. Right, the Titans pick it up all the way through over to the far side. Back behind the goal over here to the near side. The dead corner out top, into the slot, fed ahead, and now sent deep. Back behind the goal line, wrapped around to the near side. We're again finding other broadcast crews here tonight over on the far side. And they'll scrub it along a little bit, picked up by the Titans. The Titans feed it ahead. Lost the edge of the skate. And now picked up in the corner. Titans looking for a place to go with it. Try for a backhander, and that was broken up near side. Cleared back out to center ice, and now taken, and the Titans set the play. Back into the zone. The shot for the shallow angle of the same. Near side. Now sent over to the far, out to the point, held in the zone, sort of, and then trickles out and back to Titans' end. Titans set it up ahead. Fenwick's had their troubles this year. Had some real difficulties getting themselves together. Out to the blue line, held in the zone. Glenbrook South, middle of the pack team. Out to center ice and sent deep. Back behind the goal line, picked up by the Glenbrook South. They feed it ahead out to center ice and put right back in the zone to lay offside. Picked up by the Titans, now over here to the near side. And gave away and a shot in the save from shallow angle. Far side and cleared out to center ice. And now the Friars set it up over here to the near side. Sent in deep. Back behind the goal line. Cleared out ahead and sent all the way deep into the zone. Back behind the goal line. And give it up. The shot and the goal. And the Fenwick Friars on the board early here. At 14-13 of the first period. And Fenwick leads it. Friars. Pass ahead, picked up by the Titans to the side, now into the slot. And grabbed and held on for the whistle-stopping play. The face-off, back behind the goal line. Fenwick with the puck, put it to the far side. Back behind the goal line. Long outlet pass, and it turned out to be a long shot on goal, washing out icing. Picked up by the Friars and all the way through over here to the near side. Picked up by Glenbrook South. Glenbrook South pass ahead, and it missed everything. And they washed off the icing. They said the defenseman for the Friars could have had that. And Fenwick and Glenbrook South both make partial line changes. To the blue line. Picked up by the Titans. They didn't know it was there. Near side. And to the defense of the Friars. Fenwick into neutral ice and send it deep. And they'll make a line change. And the Titans got it out to center ice and put back in and then back out and then back in and delay offside. And while the Titans pick it up, standing breakout out to center ice. And back to the defense. Picked up and into the zone. Back behind the goal line. Hope you enjoy the broadcast wherever you may be on the network line. Metro Chicago Sports Network. And by the way, you can watch the great games of the past. We got a bunch of them up now. Up to about 800 games all told on the internet. Over here to the near side. Scrawning it along. And the Friars out the center ice, picked up by the Titans. They'll put it back in. I think there's a delay offside. No. I guess it was okay. Picked up and out to center ice off the end of the stick. Friars with it. On the give and go, that didn't work. Near side. Picked up and the Titans clear it back to the blue line. Fenwick sets it up on the give and go into the zone. And Titans clear it out to center ice. And had to wait for the onside and then put it into the zone deep. On the far side, and now skated straight out. Poke checked away. Titans pick it up, bring it into the zone. Look for the back door and it didn't quite work. Near side. And flipped in deep. Back behind the goal line. And a shot and a save. Now the face-off. He felt fallen on, and the whistle for the stoppage of play. 10:25 left to play in the first period. Out to the high slot, the shot to save, the rebound. Pulled away. Titans tried to center it, and that was broken up. The corner. That was a great idea to pass it, but no shot out of that. Cleared to center ice. And now flip back deep into the zone, back behind the goal. Picked up by the Friars. Fenwick, the outlet the pass ahead and deflected deep into the zone. Picked up by Glenbrook South. Bouncing puck, shot to save. Rebound into the slot. And dribbles behind the goal line. Over to the far side. Cleared out to center ice. Spread it out. Hope you enjoy our broadcast wherever you may be on the network line. Metro Chicago Sports Network. We've been here longer than any other cable broadcast facility for high school sports. We're in our 33rd year. Into the zone. Takes the shot and deflected. Back behind the goal line. Picked up by the Titans. Titans spread it out. Long outlet pass and misconnections. And that'll be icing against Glenbrook South. Near side. And we've done so much talking, we've gotten cancer because of it. On the near side. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. Got the hand raised, and they got a minor for slashing coming up on Fenwick. 8:36 left to play in the first period. Fenwick with the lead 1-0. The shot and the save. Well, I suppose it's appropriate. I opened up the Glenview Ice Center, and it looks like I'm going to close down the Glenview Ice Center. I may be one of the only guys that has stayed in hockey all through the process of this place from opening to closing. Over to the far side and now cleared. Picked up by the Titans. They feed it ahead. Into the slot, back out, tried to backhand it out of the zone. And into the slot, the shot. And the goal. And Glenbrook South. Oops, that goes into the charity yard. Glenbrook South has tied this one up at 1. There's the shot all the way through over to the far side. Up top. I got so many teams, it's hard to keep track of who they are. We're knotted up at 1. Out to center ice. And the Friars send it deep. Back behind the goal line. Glenbrook South and Fenwick tied up at 1. Helping pass ahead into the zone, and that'll be icing. Right into the slot. And a little bit of a give and go into the zone. And the pocket pick put to the far side. Look at that positioning. Everybody's over there on that one side. Following the puck. Spread it out into the zone. And the defense managed to stop the play coming up the slot. Far side. And cleared. Now put deep. Near side. In the dead corner. Where pucks go to die. Again, put into that corner. Out to the point. The shot, deflection attempt, and a goal. And just that quick. Glenbrook South has taken the lead here, 2-1. 6:03 of the first period. The face-off on the far side. Into the zone. The pass over lead. Back behind the goal line. Picked up into the side of the net. Right in front, shot, save. Well, nice play by Fenwick, but Glenbrook South goalie was right there for it. Up top. Again, picked up by the Friars. Up by the Titans. Titans ahead. Spread it out. Shallow angle. Little backhand attempt. And the save. And out of the rink. And it was Glenbrook South that shot it there. And the faceoff moved outside the zone. Over to the far side. Back over here, and the Glenbrook South Titans put it in the zone. Long shot and the save. Put to the dead corner. Over to the far side. Up top and to the center ice. Friars tried to flick it away and get a breakaway. It didn't work. Near side. Now back behind the goal line, over to the far side. Cleared ahead, spread it out. Titans with it. Spread it out. Put to the slot. He shot the save, the rebound. He grabbed and held on. Or no, I guess not. Shot in the goal. And it is 3-0, Glenbrook South. Near side. Put deep. The problem with Glenview is that people walk up the stairs and they walk right in front of the camera. Into the zone. Up to the point. The shot deflected and grabbed and held on. And the whistle stops play. That's what I got. 3:51 left to play here in the first period. It's nice to know my graphics are correct. In the dead corner. They'll scrub it along a little bit there. Up the near side boards, kept in the zone by the Titans. And into the slot. The shot, the save, the rebound, and just a little wide. On the second attempt, try for the third, and the save. Near side. And on that near side boards, they'll battle along, a little bump and push. Friars get it out to center ice. Now they'll put it in deep, back behind the goal line. Right into the slot. Looking for a place to go with it. Take the shot and the save. Another attempt. And, well, the Friars trying to get a couple of shots away here, but they were in way too tight for that. Back to the Fenwick end, and now taken by the Titans in their end. They'll send it deep. Fenwick sets the play up, right up the slot. You don't want to do that. No reason to bring that puck up that slot like that. Sent deep. And a whistle. And that was icing. Sent from beyond the blue line, the red line. Near side. I go back to the days when it was the blue line that decided icing. Back behind the goal line. And the Friars bring it into the zone, tried to split the defense, they couldn't do it. Near side. Now sent to the far and the red line into the zone, 2-on-3. The shot, the save, the rebound, and back behind the goal. Near side. Now picked up by the Titans, up top to the high slot, the shot, and a goal. Boy, they're real excited about scoring goals here. And it's 4-1. Glenbrook South. I'm used to some excitement when you score a goal. I'm not seeing that tonight. Back behind the goal. To the near side. Up top. Held in the zone. And then squirted out. Picked up and flipped back into the zone. Picked up by the defense of the Friars. Trying to find the man on the cherry pick, and that didn't work. But picked up and brought into the zone, but it doesn't matter. It was offside. Over on that left wing. To the near side. Off the boards. Outlet pass. That didn't quite work. Sat in deep. Picked up by the Titans. They'll send it around to the far side. A shot and a save. Another shot, another save. Third time, and grabbed it, held on. As the Titans were a little lazy on the defense. The outlet pass stolen. There's a shot and the save from the high right wing. Grabbed and held on. Hope you enjoy these broadcasts wherever you may be. Winding down the first period of this one here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Outlet pass ahead. Spread it out. Battle for it. And we are done with the first period. And the Glenbrook South Titans lead this one 4-1 over the Fenwick Friars, and we'll be back with more here on the network right after this. Watch this game on demand on YouTube, on the cable, and the internet. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Respect yourself and your opponent. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Well, the Glenbrook South Titans lead this one 4-1 as we start the second period. Into the Friars end. Fenwick Friars in their black and whites. Glenbrook South in their blue and gold. Picked up by Glenbrook South into the zone, split the defense, got in, took the shot, the save, the rebound is loose in the slot. Now cleared out to center ice, and back go the Titans in their own defensive end. Up ahead, picked up by Fenwick. They'll flip it into the zone. Back behind the goal, over to the far side, back over again to the near. Outlet pass ahead and misconnections. And they washed off the icing, although I don't understand why they did that. And looking for the man on the back door, that didn't quite work either. Back behind the goal line, over to the far side. Picked up again by the Titans, and now the Friars feed it ahead. Got a breakaway, the shot, and the goal. And Fenwick cuts the lead in half, 4-2, at 15:58 of the second period. Now picked up by the Friars. Here side, off the boards, flipped into the zone. Picked up again, and we're going to play a little game of catch between the blue line before the Fenwick Friars send it deep. Far side. And out ahead. Spread it out. And at the red line. Intercepted. Big shot from the right point. And wide. Now the Titans at the blue line, picked up and brought into the zone. Spread it out, the shot, the save, grabbed and held on, and the whistle. You know, people have always asked me over the years, before you retire, what would you really like to do? And I don't, you know what? I don't really know. I'd like to work a game or two at the United Center, but with the Blackhawk game. But I don't know if I'd want to do a play-by-play with Pat Foley. Pat and I are friends, or acquaintances anyway. And Eddie Olczyk, I remember Eddie playing for Brother Rice, but I don't know. There's a shot and a save. And outside the zone. I don't know if I'd want to do a play-by-play. I don't know if I want to do just the public address system for a game. Or I don't know. I don't know. On the hockey end of it. On the baseball end of it, it's something else. And football end of it, something else. Basketball end of it, something else. I haven't really thought about that. Maybe because I'm not ready to retire or anywhere close to it. Over to the far side. Out cleared, out ahead. The Friars get it into the zone. Back behind the goal line. Center to the near side and out to center ice. And at the neutral zone, the Friars put it back in. I mean, I've worked games at the United Center. It's not that I haven't done that. I've worked games at minor league and major league ballparks. Done that. I mean, worked, but not actually announced or anything like that. Picked up by the Titans, and now the Friars got a hold of it and sent it deep. Back behind the goal line over to the far side. Spread it out ahead, missed connections on the pass. That's going to be icing against Glenbrook South. Up top. Bouncing puck ahead. Back behind the goal over here to the near side. And pocket pick into the slot. Off the boards and held in the zone by the Titans. And into the corner. $12 minutes and change left to play here in the period. Over to the far side. Up top and cleared. And turned out to be a shot on goal, washing off the icing. Picked up by the Titans. Set it off the boards, picked up, and the Friars with a shot and a goal. And suddenly, Glenbrook South Titans have just a one-digit lead here at 11:54 to play in the period. Bouncing puck, bounced around a little bit. Into the zone. Look for the backdoor play, didn't quite work. Into the slot, now picked up and cleared out the center ice. Strong armed ahead. Into the zone, the shot and the goal. And just that quick, the Glenbrook South Titans have regained a 2-goal lead. At 5-3, 11:26 left to play in the period. Friars put it deep. Into the slot over to the far side. Spread it out. Out to center ice. Into the zone. Back behind the goal line. They'll scrum it along a little bit there. To the near side. Back behind the goal over to the far side. They'll scrum it some more. Picked up and cleared ahead. Up top. And cleared to center ice and back to the defense of the Glenbrook South Titans. They'll put it to the far side. The Friars got there first. Now put in deep. Fenwick defense has it. Tried to pass it straight out ahead on the cherry pick move. And deflected away, picked up by the Glenbrook South Titans, and they skated out to center ice. Right to the blue line now. And now the Titans on the left wing. Couldn't get the shot away. Kind of lost the control of the puck at the left wing. Into the slot. Cleared out to center ice. And put back deep by the Titans. Picked up by the Friars. And the Friars straight up ahead. Spread it out. Take the shot to save. The corner. They'll battle for it there. Cleared out to center ice and now flipped into the zone. And offside. Got caught with the feet in the cookie jar. Now the face-off is controlled by the Titans in their own defensive zone. Little backhand attempt, and that was wide. Route to the near side. And skated out to center ice. Near side boards. Been doing this a good many years now. Been in high school hockey, high school sports, 48 years. Doing television now, 33. Near side. Hope you enjoy the broadcast wherever you may be on our network line, on the cable and the internet. Titans got it into the zone. Busted it free, but no real shot there. Out to the point, the big blaster of the save. Shot, and it did pop free, but didn't get to the goal. Didn't cross the goal line. Cleared deep, and that will be icing against Fenwick. Back behind the goal, over here to the near side. Cleared out ahead, right into the slot. They couldn't quite get it. And the Titans, well, this has been a clean game. We've had no penalties. Back behind the goal. Into the slot, shot saved. Put it out to the point. Shot that went wide. Out to the point, the shot, and that ran into traffic. A lot of sticky wickets in the way of the shot. Picked up by the Titans into the zone, into the slot. Takes the shot to go. And the Glenbrook South Titans lead it 6-3. 7:17 time of the goal. I wish they would stop putting shots on goal on the scoreboard. It's a totally useless number. It really is. It means nothing to me. It shouldn't mean anything to anybody else either. I don't care how many shots on goal you have. That number could be 99-1. But if you haven't put any of them in, what difference does it make if you've had 99 shots on goal? Added to that is the fact that most of this is done by parents who don't understand what's a shot on goal to begin with. So it's like, why? There's a long shot and a save. I suppose because they do it down at the United Center. That'd be my guess. I mean, that's the only thing I can figure out. Because it's there on the scoreboard. Up top and out beyond the blue line. Over to the far side. I prefer that they forget that. Just leave it at 0. And out to the top. There's a big blaster shot. And I'm not sure the goalie made a save. There's a shot, and that actually was going to go wide, but grabbed and held out for the whistle stop and play. Second period action here on the network. Up top, into the slot. There's a shot, and the save. Back behind the goal line. Picked up by the Friars. Outlet pass ahead on the setup play, but it didn't work. Back into the zone come the Titans. On the man goes. We got a penalty coming up. First penalty of the game. And a minor for tripping on Fenwick. As they say in French, 2 minutes pour les voir retenu. That's my French-Canadian version of it. Up to the point, The shot high and wide. Near side. I think it's Setoninen in finish. 12 minuter Setoninen. That's how they say it in finish. It's a long time since I've done a game in finish. A shot and a save. Grabbed and held on. Setoninen's tripping. I'm having fun tonight. What can you say? Up top and cleared by the Friars. And the Titans feed it ahead. Had to come back for a little bit. Picked up by the Titans. To this side, to the wing, over here to the near side. In tight, into the slot, back door, shot, no. Grabbed and held on. Or is it a goal? Yeah, it was a goal. And it's 7-3. Power play goal. So the Titans pick up another. Into the slot, they shot, that boomed wide. Near side, up top. And cleared to center ice. Gosh, it's getting scary when some of the old coaches are going, do you remember when I coached? I had one of those from Glenbrook South. Oh gosh, I think he didn't coach. He hasn't coached yet. Glenbrook South for, it's got to be maybe 20 or 30 years ago. Picked up by the Friars. Off the side of the net. And now back come the Glenbrook South Titans. Drop past it, they shot to save. Far side. Back behind the goal line. They'll scrum along a little bit at the goal line in the corner. Wrapped around to the near side. Out to the point. Kept in the zone on the backhand, but cleared ahead. Looking for cherry picking. It didn't work. Brought back into the zone. The shot, the save. Deflected up top. Kept in the zone briefly. And the Friars clear it to center ice. Winding down the second period of this one. Glenbrook South leading this 7-3. Little backhand attempt and grabbed and held on for the whistles to stop the play. Through to the near side. Battling for it there into the slot. Up top. Back behind the goal line. Titans come up with it. They'll feed it out to the point, to the high slot. Takes the shot to save the rebound. Grabbed and held on, and then a little attempt to try and get to the puck on the shot. And I think the Friars sort of took offense with that, thinking that he was taking a, if you will, a cheap shot on the goalie. Out to the point, the shot, and that dribbled wide, deflected wide. Up to the high slot. Over to the left wing. In tight. Knocked out of there by the Friar defense. Near side. Now off the boards, up top. Down the man goes, and the Friars will send it deep. The near side, and then back over to the far. They'll set it up, outlet pass ahead, and knocked away by the defense of Fenwick. Up to the slot, the shot from the high left wing, and the save. To the corner. And the Titans with the shot attempt that ran into traffic. Loose puck over here to the near side. Out to the point. The shot, the save, the rebound. Grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. And then the net was dislodged, but that wasn't part of the play. Near side. Center. Right into the slot, picked up by Fenwick. Outlet pass ahead, all the way deep. To the far side. Give and go. Hope you enjoy these broadcasts wherever you may be on the network line. There's a shot to save. And now clamp to the ice. You can catch many of our games in the past. We got lots of them up there. We've got about 800 games now in the, if you will, the archives up on the internet. A lot of our sports that we've covered: football, basketball, hockey, baseball. All you got to do is type us in there and a whistle, and that'll do it for the period. We're done with the second period of play. It is 7-3. Glenbrook South leading Fenwick, and we'll be back with more. Watch this game on demand on YouTube, on the cable and the internet. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Texting and cell phone use while driving is the number one cause of traffic accidents in Illinois. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we're set for the third period. Third period, draw one by the Titans over here to the near side, and the Friars got it into the zone, 3-on-2, but nothing really developed out of that. Coming back the other way. Into the zone, the shot, and a goal. No, I take that back. It's hard to tell in this game. Nobody's really enthused about what's going on. I guess it went out of the ring. Over to the far side. Now, Titans out to the point. The shot ran into the sticky wickets out front. Near side. Kept in the zone. Out to center ice and delay offside. Friars control. Fenwick spread it out and flips it backhand into the zone. Picked up by the defense of the Glenbrook South Titans. And got it to center ice. Friars now controlling their own zone. The outlet pass misconnections. Back behind the goal line. Near side, and again it wasn't a standing breakout, but it was facing the wrong way breakout. Far side. Brought back in. The shot to save. Glenbrook South leading this one by 4 goals. Early in the third period. Picked up by the Titans. They'll put it to the near side. Spread it out, put it into the zone. Back behind the goal. Over here to the near side. Into the slot, the shot, the save. Loose, and there you go. And we go to running time. We got a runner. With an 8-3 lead by the Glenbrook South Titans. That is if they remember to turn on the clock. Let it run. Near side. You never know when you've got parents running the clock. Near side is the difference between when I run the clock and as a professional is when they run a clock as a parent. Picked up by the Friars on the backhand. Tried to center it. Nothing doing. Out to the point and now out beyond the blue line. Picked up by Glenbrook South. They'll bring it into the zone. The shot and a goal. And just that quick. 2 quickies here. And Glenbrook South leading this one 9-3. Shot and a save out to the point. The big blaster, the save, the rebound, and yet another. And wow, Glenbrook South pouring it on here with 13 minutes and change left to play in the period. Now sent deep. Picked up by the Glenbrook South Titans. And like we said, it's had problems all year long. They have not really gotten their act together all year long. At one point, they had 3 or 4 teams, but I think they're down to 2, and they're having problems even with the 2 that they have, obviously. Many of the teams this year, numbers are down. And while the issue has been, about multiple teams to play and that sort of thing for hockey, but I think the issue is more having to do with the type of students we're getting these days. They don't want to put forth all that effort. Shot deflected wide, but it was going to go wide anyway. Over to the far side. To the near side. And picked up by the Titans. There's only one high school in the state, really, that hasn't had a numbers problem. That's been New Trier. Everybody else has really had kind of a numbers problem. Loyola, a little bit, kind of in the middle. There's the shot and the save. And the whistle stops play. I think it was offside anyway. Make it a penalty. Glenbrook South penalty. Take that back, a Fenwick penalty. At 10:57, I don't know why they stopped the clock. It kind of defeats the purpose of a running time clock if you stop the clock for a penalty. Near side. Put to the corner. Back behind the goal. And some clocks, you have to turn off the clock in order to set a penalty. But I don't think most clocks now, you don't have to do that. It's just kind of parents just don't know the difference. There's a shot and a save. It's out from the high slot. Again to the high slot, and again the shot, the save. Near side. And cleared by Fenwick. Glenbrook South picks it up. Will set the play from behind their own goal. Over here to the near side. Spreading it out. Flip deep. Back behind the goal line. And it poke checked a little bit. Near side. Into the dead corner. Where pucks go to die because Zamboni comes out there and the pucks just don't move very well in that corner. Now picked up by the Titans. put it into the slot. Couldn't get the shot away. Too many sticky wickets in the way. Up top. Down the man goes. Nothing called. And the Friars put it to the far side. Back behind the goal line. Up high. The corner. Again up to the high slot. The shot and a great save. Wow. Now, I guess that wasn't a save. They didn't record it as a goal on any of my records, but I think it was the 11th goal here. We're going to leave it as not a goal, but I think that was one. To the side. Well, all my reports were that it was a 10-3 game, but I think they reported it wrong to me. Near side to the corner. Deep, back behind the goal line. He battled for it there. Well, we'll leave it at 10-3. Running time clock anyway. Now picked up and put to the near side. To the far side. And now sent in the zone. Cleared right back out. They'll take the icing. Icing call. Like we said, we'll take it at 10-3. Up top. Dribbling puck. It was deflected. And dribbled wide to the right. All the way through over to the far side. Out to center ice. Flip back into the zone. Back behind the goal line over to the far side. Off the boards out to center ice. Now the big blaster in the save. And held on for the whistle. Up top. Held in the zone. Well, it died before it left the zone is basically what happened there. Near side. Sent deep. Bouncing around a little bit. To the far side. Up to the point. Up to the center ice. Grabbed and flipped back deep. Near side. And the Titans, the outlet pass, missed connections. Friars broke it up. Play a little game of catch between the blue line before the Glenbrook South Titans put it into the zone, out to the blue line, held in, and now into the slot. Briefly. And the Friars outlet all the way down, and that'll be icing. Running time clock, 4 minutes and change left to play in the period. Cleared ahead. That's the problem when you leave the reporting to other people. And when you, there's a shot to save. Nice shot from the slot, a nice save. That can only be in one place at one time, and I had somebody else covering the game and reporting it to me, and I guess they reported it wrong. into the zone, offside. And the Fenwick Friars got caught with their feet in the cookie jar. Winding this one down on the running time clock. Near side. Looking to the far. Spread it out ahead. And part of the problem is that after a while they don't put the goals up on the board. People don't think in the terms, and we got coincidental penalties here. For tripping. Can't be coincidental trip. No, okay. Just a trip on Fenwick. Glenbrook South thought they also had a penalty there. Maybe a little bit of a retaliation for the trip into the slot. Out to the high slot. To the point. Wrap around over to the far side. Cleared out ahead. And now taken by the Titans. They'll slap it into the zone deep. Up top. Back behind the goal. Battle for it there. Clear the center ice and dribbling back into the zone. Picked up and off the glass out to the red line. Sent deep to the far side. To the near side and then back over to the far. An outlet pass ahead and misconnections back into the zone. Back behind the goal. And the outlet pass ahead. And that'll do it for this one. And the Glenbrook South Titans actually won this one 11-3, but they listed as 10-3. Well, based on the scoreboard, the final score was 10-3. Based on the actual goals, it was 11-3 in favor of Glenbrook South. Much needed big-time victory for the Glenbrook South Titans. They needed a big-time win here tonight and got it against the Friars. That'll do it for us for this game. Stick around for more sports action on the network. And for all of us, remind you also this game is available on demand on YouTube. And we say, as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody.